This is your life.
Guys, coming here, welcome back to Langrisser 4.0 news from the future. So alright, on this part 2 of the video, we'll be featuring Eren Yeager, Oboro, and he's voiced by none other than the famous voice actor for voicing Eren Yeager, Yuki Kaji. I'm so excited on my previous video that I forgot his name. Oh gosh, sorry for the blunders. So alright, and as usual, a very great thanks to information shared and provided by Langrisser mobile app So these pictures will definitely look better for you guys. Are you guys ready? Here we go. So right, this video you gotta bear with me guys, because it's currently the record holder, I guess, for the hero with the longest skills and talent descriptions, yep, even longer than Christian ever had. So featuring Oboro on this. So he's a character. He get to transform from human to a dragon form. So he's a very cool character, and Kami love dragons, so trying my best to get my hands on him. Yep, into my box. Alright, he's from the faction of Origin of Light. Yellows, same as Landis and Mythical Realm. So definitely gonna have much more potential, and hopefully we will get to see some SP mode for Landis, so that he can be a stronger character in upcoming tournaments, and of course PvE too. So alright, here we go for rank 6 talent. So bear with me guys, one of the longest description. Nope, not with the talent, sorry, but with the skills. Alright, so watch to the end to give you guys the rough translations. I did a summarized version of the translation I did for the skills. So alright, rank 6 Oboro, the talent known as Dragon of Reincarnation. So right, when you initiate battle, you increase your damage deal by 20%. Then number 2, when you have no troops before, you gain the following effects. So 2.1 or 2-1, just gonna go with the usual stuff. Before entering battle, reduce enemy's troop damage by 90%. And number 2, at the end of your turn, gain a protection shield which can block damage based on 25% of your max HP of your hero, and this cannot be dispelled. Then alright, number 3, when the hero dies, deal 0.5 times AoE damage to the source that kill you and cause them to permanently receive this debuff of receive damage increment by 20%, and it cannot be dispelled. Sorry, my bad, it's not too long, that's it. We'll do a resummarize. However, his skills is very long. Alright, let's recap. Number 1, when initiating battle, increase damage deal by 20%. Number 2, when you have no troops, you'll gain the following effect. Before battle, reduce enemy's troops damage by 90%. Then at the end of your turn, gain a protection shield which can block damage based on 25% your max HP, and this effect cannot be dispelled. Number 3, when this hero dies, deal 0.5 times AoE damage to the source that kills you and cause them to permanently receive this debuff of increased damage received by 20%, and this effect cannot be dispelled. So it's a pretty unique and special character. He's definitely kind of like an upgrade version of Zerida with, well, I don't know, Yusuke and Rion. No, maybe just more towards Yusuke, because he's dealing more towards single damage, though he has partially AoE, so maybe a mix of Rion and Yusuke. So his initial path, and that is his core skills. his core transformation skills. So he's a slow attacker. He's not really for rush. He'll take minimum 2 to 4 turns of setup. So the longer you set up, the stronger he becomes. So here we go. So exclusive new skill 1, Son of Dragon, is a support type and transformation skill. So part 1, after casting the skills, you'll gain energy gathering. You'll not be able to attack, you'll not be able to move, you'll not be able to pose in shift, not able to use skills aside from Dragon Morph or Dragon Rise. And when you end your turn, you'll recover 20% HP and gain 1 counter of Dragomite. So part 2, Dragomite will increase. For each Dragomite counter you have, you increase your movement by +1, increase your hero's attack, defense, magic defense by 7%, can stack up to 4 times. Number 3, after gaining 1 to 4 stacks of Dragomite, you gain activation of the following effect, where you get, after initiating battle, heal HP based on 25% of damage heal deal, increase unit range by +2, immunity effect, increase damage by 15% and ignore guard when attacking. Then part 3, when you become, well, your Dragon Morph or Dragon Rise stage, when you start morphing, you will be able to do number 1, teleport yourself to target area and lose all your Souls Gathering count or Dragomite counter. Then number 2, you'll sacrifice all your soldiers and permanently gain the following effect: increase hero HP by 30% and recover your hero's HP by 50%. Number 3, your hero will be able to attack 2 times when entering battle. Number 4, reduce soldiers' HP by 90% and they cannot receive healing. Number 5, your movement type will become flying. Number 6, after teleporting, you'll be able to move again based on the number of Dragomite stack counter you have. So the maximum is 4 steps. So alright, after Soul Gathering is used, it will be changed to Dragon Morph. Skills effect of Soul Gathering, Dragon Morph and Dragomite cannot be immune nor dispelled. So alright, it's slightly confusing, but don't worry, when we start the demo play, things will look much easier for you guys. Whew, and that we end with exclusive skill 1. Okay, then his first path, second to third class, is known as the Spiritual Dragon Reincarnation path. So, okay, his Dragon class. Finally, we have new friends for Juggler who are dragons. So, again, old skills we will not be going through. We'll only go through new skills. So, alright. A new skills on his first class second path. Spirit Breath is a physical type skill, so attack and deal 1.5 times damage to an enemy, and before battle, if your attack is higher than enemy, cast 2 random debuff to them before battle. Pretty unique, but it came at bad time. After all, we all have Rose, and most players right now have strong Dispeller or characters like Rose and Seal, so doesn't matter. Okay, let's re-summarize again. Number 1, attack and deal 1.5 times physical damage to an enemy. Number 2, before battle, if your attack is higher than enemy, cast 2 random debuff to enemy before battle. Okay, then, okay, his second path, second and third class is Lancer class, is known as the Battle God path. So, okay, old skills, and old skills. So, okay, that's it. We're coming to the last part, 3C. It is known as Dragomite Fury. Yeah, we just have to say that because it's dragon. Oh, you can. Okay, Dragomite Fury is a type physical, active, and passive skill. So he has 2 parts, and it's definitely shorter than his 1C skills, though it actually has things to do with the 1C stacking. Okay, so here we go for passive. Number 1, for each Dragomite counter stack you have, increase the damage deal by 25% upon the hero's death. So this triggers with his talent of dealing 0.5 times. Yep, 0.5 times AoE damage. So if you can stack, so you get 1.5 times. So that's pretty scary. 1.5 times is scary as an AoE. Then number 2, when initiating attack, if target enemy hero have no soldiers, increase damage dealt by 15% from Oboro. Then alright, so let's repeat again. Number 1, for each Dragomite counter you have, increase the damage dealt by 25% upon your hero's death. So maximum is 4 times 25. Plus is 0.5 is 1.5, correct me if I'm wrong. Number 2, when initiating attack, if target enemy has no soldier, increase damage dealt by overall by 15% from hero. Okay, moving to his active skills. Active. Number 1, attack and deal 1.5 times physical damage to enemy. Number 2, after battle, deals 0.33 times AoE damage to enemy, 1 ring or circle around you. And number 3, for each Dragomite counter stack you have, increase this 3C AoE damage range by +1. So okay, this increment of AoE damage range, apparently as is written here, seems to only tie with the 3C skills, but we can only find out when we start playing the thing or the game. So alright, let's repeat again. So number 1, attack and deal 1.5 times damage to enemy. Number 2, after battle, deals 0.33 times AoE damage to enemy, 1 ring or circles around you. Number 3, for each Dragomite stack you have, increase the 3C AoE damage range by +1. So it's increment of 1 circle. So the initial you have 1 ring, and with another 4 counters, that is 5 circles or 5 rings. That is very crazy. That is almost half or more than half the stage. So that's pretty cool. After you did 1.5 times 1 punch towards the enemy, you have a follow-up of 0.33 times AoE damage, and that's pretty cool if you manage to do the full combo, and the damage will definitely be awesome. Though the setup is the problem of 4 turns, he will be weak against character like Azusa, who can just start moving on and try to fight your characters. He definitely need a strong guard protections for himself. So alright, we have come to the end. That's it for the last characters, Oboro. So hope you like it, and sorry that it's a bit slightly long-winded because of its effect. We will find out more during the playthrough. So okay, remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next Langrisser 4.0 news from the future. This is Kami. We will see you guys very soon. Oops, very soon. Nope, why is it not turning? Very soon. Yes, finally I can end that. Goodbye.